Hi, Stu Michelle Birdsong, Eve, mother of all living, daughter of the sun, mainstream includes to the marginalized. I want to recommend this video. It's called Amazon Censored Hoaxed Movie after I gave this interview. It's Mike Cernovich's channel. Okay, the name of his movie is Hoaxed, and it talks all about how the mainstream media propagandizes us. It's something I really want to see. Another video called What If Everybody Knew This About the Outbreak? It's a High Impact Blogs channel. He followed the money. This is very, very informative. It tells you who's making money off of the coronavirus. Okay, now, from express.co.uk, Michael Buble, singer 44, addresses family guilt in honest lockdown admission by Michelle Marshall, published Saturday, April 11, 2020. That's yesterday. Today's Easter Sunday. Eve says right off the bat, Michael Buble and his wife, Luciano, are guilty of bringing sin into the world. As Adam, the king, first human on earth. That's who Michael Buble was. The one given dominion over the earth, and his first wife, Lilith, committed the original sins in the garden, oral and nasty, disgusting anal sex, for which they had to suffer labor pains, working hard, and death, and so did the people who came after them. Though innocent, Eve, mother of all living, Adam's second wife, and their 5 children, Cain, Abel, Seth, Awan, a magic wand, and Azura, a zoo for her. Those are the 5 children of Adam and Eve. Did you follow that when I said Cain had a Cain, Abel had a bell, Awan a magic wand, Seth was a perfect child, and Azura had a zoo for her. Okay, so those are the 5 children. Alright, these pages are stuck together. Luke 12 to King James Version. St. Luke was Dr. Ben Carson. For there is no thing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Verse 3. Therefore whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in the closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. Luke 8:17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. Okay, so let's see what we got secret that's going to be known. Eve on Michael Buble's underwear model wife. Speaking on the Graham Norton show tonight, Michael dished on life in lockdown. This excerpts from this interview and commentary by Eve. Michael admitted he didn't like all the time his children spent watching television. Eve says, in other words, being hypnotized. But he's found a solution with turning on the subtitles. Asked about how he's coping with homeschooling, a girl thing, he explained, we are doing it, but I'm not great at it. We are adapting, and I'm learning new things. I felt guilty said Eve, about the old bad thing Lilith, Lozano, and I did. And Michael Buble says, I felt guilty about the kids. Eve says, goats or children being on their iPads and watching TV until I muted the screen. Eve says, intermittent low-level light flickering, and turned the subtitles on, and now they're kind of reading. I killed 2 birds. Speaking about the postponement of his tour Dakota. T for T-O, O-U-R for hour, Adam and Eve's romance. 2R, Adam and Eve romance. That's what tour breaks down to. So he says, speaking about the postponement of his tour, Michael told BBC host Graham that he was more concerned with doing the right thing. Hooray, said Eve. Adam. Michael learned his lesson. Did his wife Lilith learn hers? It's not much difference to when we went through our own family health scare. Eve says his son Noah had liver cancer. Liver. Her alive. Eve. And very quickly, the work loses its meaning, said Michael Buble. The musician commented. Note from Eve. And our original family are in crisis, poverty, have suffered his total neglect. For me doing the right thing. That's what Michael Buble is saying. Eve says, attend to your first families was the only, is the right thing. And Michael Buble says, for me doing the right thing was the only option. I think I was one of the first artists to pull the plug and felt lovable. What is that? Is that lovable? Horrible. No, he felt horrible about it. But I know I will make up the shows. Eve says, but will you make up the daddying and husbanding to your first obligations, to your first responsibilities, your first family? Michael Buble added, today they say, we're all good. I'll be back on stage. Oh, the day they say we're all good, I'll be back on stage. That's what he's saying. Stage. S for C, T for their, A-G-E for age. See their age. Your family has aged, but this is Eve talking, but their real father, but they've aged, but they're damaged from the lack of your presence, their real fathers being in their lives, giving them love and acceptance is a lot to have to deal with. Elsewhere, back to the interview. Elsewhere, the Canadian crooner made an astonishing admission about his wife, Eve said, Lilith, in an unearthed interview where he revealed they almost never got together. Unearthed. UN for understanding Earth. Eve, something this. Eve, what is that? Oh, ear this. Eve, ear this. This I did yesterday, and the notes are cold. This is like doing shorthand. You have to interpret it when the notes are still hot. So arriving at the same party, he's talking about when he and his wife first met. Arriving at the same party, he told her, Lilith, but her name was Luciana or something like that. You're my wife, Lilith Luciana, you just don't know it yet. Eve says, talking about living in the past, when she had walked out on him to be with Satan after they heard their punishment from God in committing the original sins, oral and anal dirty sex. Eve says to Adam, Michael Buble, you're my husband. I received you from loneliness. I rescued you from loneliness and childlessness in the wrecked garden paradise. You just don't know it yet. Eve said to Adam, you're my husband. You just don't know it yet. Yet, I, E.T., from the sun, and so are you. The Graham Norton Show airs tonight. That was last night on BBC One at 9 o'clock. Lilith is the evil spirit energy. In astrology, it is known as Black Moon Lilith. It is the geometric point in the sky that marks the furthest point on the moon's orbit around the Earth. And an astrology chart, Black Moon Lilith represents a person's primitive impulses and behavior in their rawest form. Astrology decoded. A as for as, T for the, R for her, O for order, L for will, O for Av, G for gross, Y for Lilith. As the her order, will of gross Lilith. As the her order is the will of gross Lilith. Okay, so that's it. There's a lot of decoding. I hope you understood this. You might have to watch this video twice because I tried to make it clearer, but there's a lot of decodings. Okay, this is C. Michelle Birdsong. Thank you for watching. You're looking at a picture of Jesus Christ, the Buddha, now being Gurinder Singh Dhillon. Son of the sun. Thank you.